Hello, Jim Lerke, owner of Safety Connections. My blurb for the week of March 6th, 2023 is tips for dealing with unhappy employees. I just read an article. I can't tell you who the person was that wrote it, but they talked about 33% feel they're valued in an organization. And I think part of the thing about feeling valued is we all have issues, but we should know what to do with those unhappy employees. So that's my message for the week. Here we go. An employee who's unhappy is bound to be less productive. Whether the root of the frustration may be burnout, it could be a lack of direction or office tension. It could be life imbalance. Leaders should be able to find the source of the problem, empower the employee to address it before gloom spreads to the rest of the office or plant or within the workforce. Precise steps in helping an employee out of situations depends on, obviously, number one, the issue. Experts will agree, all right? The following tips are good places to start. So that's what I wanted to do today, is make sure I have some of those things available to you. Number one, figure out the root cause. That's the first step to getting the employee to talk about what the problems are and what's affecting specifically their performance. If they say everything is fine, but that's not what you're really observing, you may need to encourage them to open up. I'm going to give you an example. I've noticed that you're participating in meetings, that you're not participating in meetings like you used to. Can you help me to know why? Missed a number of the recent deadlines that were required. What do you think, in looking for your help, is causing this? If you won't open up to you, if they don't open up, consider having another supervisor try speaking with them. Why? I think it's so critical that if the problem's with you, you want to get to the root of it, no matter how it is or what it is, that they might be reluctant to talk to you, but they'll talk to somebody else. Think about that. And then invite them for the conversation and listen. Simply actively listening to a disgruntled employee, folks, sometimes it's enough just to alleviate concerns. I can tell you, I'm for one that struggled probably more so back when than today, but it's still a big thing, listening. It's going to help immensely if you just listen and allow them to say whatever they have to say without jumping to defend, deny, explain, or minimize what they're trying to tell you. Because the situations can be emotionally charged, tell employees in advance that they may need some time to absorb and reflect on what they're sharing during the conversation and set up a follow-up meeting. Not only that, I really don't recommend giving answers or explanations today at that very first meeting. Listen and learn, and make sure you follow up. And then whatever you do, as they're sharing, write down the facts. Make sure they're objective. Grab that piece of paper, write, and then always get back to the person. Stay engaged with that person, whether it's daily, it's weekly, it's bi-weekly, but make sure you're doing that. It's critical. Shows you care about them. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll talk next week.